Welcome back to NBA Cinema. So we have Carmelo Anthony's response to Michael Beasley as Mike Beasley just a few days ago on Aiden Ross stream said that he would handle Carmelo Anthony in a 1v1. And so people were looking to see what Melo has to say because Melo, not too long removed from the NBA, we see his training videos with his son, Kion, getting him ready for Syracuse and potentially trying to get to the NBA level. Like, how much does Melo still have? Because we know Melo in ISO situations, you put him on the block, face up, he was a problem. 3-level scorer, could do it all. And Mike Beasley said, they were just throwing out names. I think Aiden Ross said that Melo's one of his favorite players. And Beasley said he would easily win that one. So we're going to get into what B said at first. We're going to get into Melo's response. And also, I want to highlight something that Joe Johnson said that maybe the hold up for you getting these type of players to do 1v1. Let's check it out.
I know that one. One of my favorite players ever is Carmelo Anthony, and yeah, I see it now. I get it.
I'll bust that.
You beat Melo?
I will. I ain't up there.
Damn.
Guy Bees. That's all I was. Yeah.
Hey,
You almost it?
let me clear this up.
Clear.
There we go.
Say what you gotta say.
I'm not losing a one-on-one game, bro. I'm not.
Stamp that shit.
I've never lost a one-on-one game. I'm not saying I'm going out there playing. What I'm saying is I done did this shit. I got ridiculed for doing this shit at the highest level. For being a one-on-one nigga. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not going out there and playing no one-on-one. I want to sit there and support a nigga like Bees for the culture.
Of course.
And put my money on a nigga like Bees because I know there's not too many niggas who can fuck with Bees on a one-on-one.
But I'm just saying, at some point,
Ain't
with
no
this
some
league growing, somebody's gonna talk that shit.
They could.
And you're gonna want to play.
Nah, I'm retired, man.
Yo, you did.
I don't want to play this shit, man.
I don't know who you fooling, dog.
Man, you bugging, Chad. You really don't know what my mindset is right there. I'll stay Melo to the fullest, but I'm not getting out there lacing them shits up, Chad. You niggas is bugging.
Somebody from his past.
Someone's gonna do it.
I don't know which one of y'all sitting at home this man had a problem with. Whoever had an issue, if you ever want your issue.
And they would be capping. It would just be for
He
cap.
gonna lace them bitches right up, shorty, and I'm gonna put that money right
I
up.
got bread on Melo.
No, don't even put. Let's
I'll put my money on Melo. Whatever y'all got going. But the other bid I wanted to put in there.
Let's nip that in the bud right now.
I want to see
Do
Bees.
not send them that shit over
Send
this
them
way. I don't
inquiries
want.
to me.
Yeah, I don't
On
want that.
trip. I can get it
I
going.
would like to see Bees and Joe Johnson. That's my matchup.
Love that.
Bees and Joe Johnson.
I want to see.
that.
We gotta get Rudy in there too.
That's what
I
I
would
was
see
going with.
Bees and Rudy.
That's what I was going
I
with.
would like Bees
Rudy
and
Gay
Rudy. Yeah.
I love my boy Rudy.
I like Joe
want
Johnson and Bees.
Joe Johnson. I really want Bees and KD.
KD seems like he'll do that.
Son, you asked.
KD
That's
seems
why
like
I
he'll
want
do
it,
it.
because K will do it. K will do it. K is a fool, bro.
Man, K ain't doing that.
K
man. Y'all
is
niggas
on that,
bugging,
bro.
Jay.
He will play anybody.
Man, that man, K, what?
K will play.
I think Melo is in a place where Kion and what's going on with his game is at the forefront for the next few years, right? It's all about his development, all about going to all of his games and really, talking with the coaches, all the feedback, giving him all the knowledge he know about the game. So I said that may be the hold up in the Melo matchup. Now, Melo did say he's not losing a one-on-one, and when you say that, it's going to be some fans that push back like, okay, well, let's see it. But, like I said the other day, Kion, at this point in his life, right, I think it's just all about Kion and his development. But Rudy Gay would be a good matchup for Mike Beasley. Joe Johnson actually said he would do it. They just got to come at him correct. And I wanted to point to this video with him and Shannon Sharp last night because he said they came at him with an offer, but they were talking to, sorry, not Mike, but Joe like he was Mike Beasley or like he had that career when in actuality his career far exceeded Mike Beasley's. Let's check out what Joe had to say.
I'm just saying, don't come to me with this piss poor ass offer and think I'm just gonna jump board now. If y'all want to make this thing legit and we doing it however you say boxing style, then come at me correct, man. But I'll be what it gonna take? What it take with 250,000, Joe? That'll get you? I don't know. We got
Nah, Joe ain't doing it. Boy, did you just hear? 20,000 points.
7-time NBA All-Star. We need 500,000
Yeah,
or
we're
better.
gonna
What
have
you
to
talking about?
negotiate this. You're gonna have to come at me right, man. If you don't come at me right, I ain't the guy to go back and forth with you. I'm just gonna be like, oh, okay, cool, and I'm gonna keep it moving. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So
hey, Joe said I ain't got no habit now.
Hey,
so if y'all
listen.
think I need money because I got a habit, I don't got one.
Man, listen.
Hold on, Joe and Unc. Listen, Unc, you should have known. They should have known not to play with Joe when he was on the show. Talk about he got property.
Oh man, here you go, man. Here you go.
On my property.
He got to cut it out, Joe. He got to cut it out.
You gotta chill. What's wrong with it?
I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. Listen, Joe, you won't say it, so I say it for you. Man, don't play at me like that. Don't play at my top.
Listen.
I got
Ocho,
money.
I love competing, bro. I seen what him and Lance did and what they went through. That was a long, drawn-out process before the game itself. You know what I mean? Like, bro, my time is valuable, homie.
Now, that part right there, that's what I want to highlight. And don't let that go over your head. Joe Johnson saying it's a long, drawn-out process leading up to that. We're facing off. We had to face off. We're promoting it, going on different streams, doing different interviews. You're pushing the content. And a lot of times, these players' brands is bigger than that league at this point itself. So, what's going to make my time valuable for guys who sign contracts like a Joe Johnson, like a Carmelo Anthony? What's going to entice them to come out and play? It's not going to be a few $100,000. Now, I do think this pot is about to go stupid. This is going to take, a lot of basketball viewership. It's going to captivate the entire world, I feel like, when you get players of a certain echelon on board with this. Now, it may take, a big investment group like those guys who invested in Live Golf or something like that to come with big pots, millions of dollars right out the gate. I could see some of these matchups being 5 million, 10 million very soon. But it's just going to take the right people with the right budget to get everyone on board, because you are talking to a Joe Johnson. And some may say he's playing in the big three for hundreds of thousands of dollars, but that's different when you're talking about running the ones versus team basketball, half-court basketball, right, with rules. In the 1v1, it's going to be grueling. We're going to be grinding it out in the trenches in the most purest form of the game of basketball. So are you going to be able to compensate a Joe Johnson who signed max contracts, a Carmelo Anthony who signed max contracts multiple times over? Are you going to be able to meet them financially with the league that's currently doing it? Maybe. Only time will tell. I think the other day showed that even the $100K that they was playing for, that was less value than what's actually in this. The ones has so much value, it's insane. You look at how competitive it was. It had that park element. And also when you get ready to clean it up, right, or present it, and I don't want to say clean it up, but present it to the public in its final form, it's like how Versus was. And I saw they said it on Melo's podcast today. I said that the other day, even before they said it. Like, it reminds me of Versus in the beginning, and then, the presentation turned into what it turned into. And then after that, someone else came in and they overly commercialized it, and it wasn't good. Nobody didn't want to see it no more. I think they have to watch it. Like, you have to keep that raw element, but present it, to the public in a way where it feels authentic. And so, yeah, man, Melo, he said he not going to play. He's done. He's retired. And I kind of get that. If he, everything's going to be poured into Kion over the next few seasons, because it's all about getting him to the league. It ain't going to be about me training. I'm going to be at every game. I'm going to give him feedback. Melo just about to be at all Syracuse games for the next few years, and he about to be training with Kion. So I even understand why he wouldn't play right now. It's just a time in his child life. He missed so much time while he was younger. He wants to be there right now. So I can't knock a man for that. Bees, though, hey, Joe Johnson said he wanted. Rudy Gay wanted. Rudy Gay is a phenomenal one-on-one player, too. I don't think people know. I saw Mike Beasley talk about Bam. And, they talked about KD as well. Iman Shumpert brought up KD. KD would do it. I mean, you see how he interacts with fans online and stuff. KD, he does have a commonality about him where he's, he mingles with the regular people in that way, even though he's this big superstar. And so he would go into a intimate environment like that. Beasley, somebody he been playing with since they was at the YMCA as little kids. So I don't know if that's intriguing enough for Katie to do. It's a man he played a bunch of times, and it's not about the money at this point. You know what I'm saying? And he's still in the league. That's another thing. So it wouldn't be happening in the foreseeable future. He has an NBA career right now, but. Yeah, man, let me know what you guys think about Melo's response, though. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, peace.